We were promised a bullish write-up just 7 days ago from Uphold. Well, where are we at? Has it published? Has it not? We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk a little bit about some statistics and trends and a breakdown from Casplex of Kaspa L2. And we're going to take a look at some price action as well. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump in. Let's first start here. Are people searching for Kaspa? Do they want it? Do they want to learn about it? The answer is yes. This is from Google Trends. When you put in the search term Kaspa, over the last 12 months globally, you can see this thing is on its way to 100. You see the dashed line is the projections, where it currently sits is 65. This is the week of August 3rd through, August 3rd through the 9th. And so people are searching Kaspa, and people are intrigued by it. Now, does that mean that they're all going to go out and buy Kaspa and the price is going to explode? No, but we'll get into price here in a second. Now, I mentioned, we were teased, we were told, we were promised. This is Dr. Martin Hisbeck, I hope I said that correctly. This was posted on the 7th of August, so a week ago. We'll have a full report on what's in store with Kaspa 2.0. Many were disappointed with the price the last 12 months, but wait to read our detailed paper from Uphold coming August 12th. Well, my friends, it's August 14th now. I've been sitting and patiently waiting, and, well, I didn't find anything. Have you guys seen anything about this report? I was on the website. I was on the X handle. I searched everywhere. Couldn't find a detailed report. Now, it doesn't mean it's not coming. I don't know, but I was very curious, and I was hoping to get this report in time to go over it and then share kind of my thoughts with you. But maybe that'll be saved for another Kaspa video, probably sometime next week. And so I don't know what this could mean. If any of you have any insight, please let me know in the comment section. And then we also have this. This is a fun one right here. It's from Casplex, okay? Key statistics for our L2 testnet on Kaspa kind of breaks down everything from some of the numbers they were able to garner. But before I get into that, I do want to give a big thank you to our channel partner, Stake. And, well, I'm just going to do this right in front of you guys. You guys know that Stake.us will give you one free stake cash every single day, right? And all you got to do is what you're seeing on your screen, which is click on your wallet, click on daily bonus, and then claim your daily bonus. So get 10,000 gold coins and $1 of free stake cash every single day. You log in, 30 free stake cash, redeem it for crypto, and then, well, sell or redeem that for Kaspa, and you grow your Kaspa bags for absolutely free. There's a link in the description of the video. All right, let's jump in here. Casplex. So block generation, total blocks generated 2.6 million. Our L2 architecture employs an efficient block generation model that produces blocks only when layer 2 transactions are present, eliminating unnecessary empty block creation. You guys know how long it would take for Bitcoin to mine 2.6 million blocks? Think about it. One every 10 minutes, right? Do the math. It's a lot of time, a lot of years. Transaction throughput, total transactions equated to around 14 million. Average density was 5.4 per block. Okay, so not a lot. But as things ramp up and as people get onboarded, that number will rise. Now, performance, 1 block per second. Okay, so thank you. Crescendo. User adoption, active wallets 270,000, more than 270,000, indicates strong community engagement and network participation during the testnet phase. Some of the upcoming milestones: security audit. Our comprehensive layer 2 security audit is nearing completion and will be publicly released upon finalization. These metrics demonstrate the robust performance and scalability of our Kaspa layer 2 solution during the testnet phase, positioning us well for mainnet deployment. Okay, so this is great. Stress test. Can we run? Yes. Now let's start onboarding some people into the ecosystem. All right, let's get into price. Kaspa, symmetrical triangle. Really, since April of this year, we've had one deviation outside. As you can see down here, we fell through, had a V-shaped recovery, came back, and then just kind of chopped sideways on the bottom end of this channel here, on the bottom end of this triangle, and then we had a massive explosive rally to the upside. Kaspa has been getting rejected at around that 11.7 cent level. Two key levels here. One is 11.7 cents. The other one is 10.7 cents. Once we break through, and I'll throw on the VRVP so you can see just what volume looks like in these areas. Make this a little bigger. Large volume nodes at 10 cents, large volume node at this 10.7 cent level. And not quite as large as we see down here. You see the thickness of these bars and how far they expand out. This is where the magic has been happening. And most of it has been buyers. Okay, down here, majority of them have been buyers. As you can see, the clear bounces, a little bit of consolidation, and then pushes to the upside. Everything up here, obviously, and you don't need to be a rocket science or an absolute amazing trader to figure this out, but sellers are still not convinced that Kaspa is going higher than the swing high of around 13 cents. But at some point, it's not going to matter. Once demand outpaces supply, that's when you get those price shocks. And well, we know with the supply of Kaspa being almost identical to Bitcoin in terms of its tokenomics and emissions, as time goes on, that supply is going to continue to dwindle. And so just keep that in mind. You can see here as I shifted, this is the largest volume node actually on this daily chart at 11.8 cents. Double top, came in, potential inverse head and shoulders, broke out, and then we got rejected. And now we're currently in a potential bear flag pattern. Also coming into maybe, depending on how this plays out and how deep this correction goes, to an inverse head and shoulders. I do want to take a peek at market cipher B on the daily time frame. Now, the good news here is money flow has continued to expand. VWAP is still above 0 at 3.4, but you can see the momentum oscillators have rolled over. Didn't quite get to those overbought levels, right, above this area here. And so the momentum has shifted towards the bears. Okay, so obviously we had the news this morning. Scott Bessent essentially tanking the market, saying that the U.S. is not going to buy Bitcoin. And well, that sent shockwaves through the entire market. We take a peek at market cipher A, seeing if we're seeing anything there. Nothing there, which is great. A lot of people throw that on and are fearful of a potential blood diamond. Nothing on the daily time frame. Take a peek at the 1 hour. We can get rid of VRVP. We can throw this on. You can see Kaspa is catching some support at the lower end of our cloud, as it did here. A brief break below, V-shaped recovery, into a really, really nice, from wick to wick, 17% rally. We're going to get something similar potentially, but I will tell you, we do need to clear this high, okay? If we don't clear this high around 10.1 cents, then you could be looking at a potential overall reversal, because right now we're putting in higher lows and we're putting in higher highs. So obviously this is a clear uptrend. We do need to clear this level. And then the next big one, my friends, is going to be that 10.7 to 11 cent level. So those are the levels you want to keep your eye on. When will it come? I don't know. And you see on the 4 hour here, momentum has completely shifted. VWAP is trading well below our zero line, which is minus 18, which in fact, as I'm looking at this, I want to see, when was the last time VWAP got this low? Let's take a peek together. Okay, so we had one tap here, and we had another one here. So this one was extended. This one extended below our line, and we'll drop a vertical on this side. And I like to do these things in the moment so you guys can kind of see the thought process that I go through and what I look at when I look at some of these indicators. VWAP got that extension, and then Kaspa just absolutely dumped. Right? I mean, this was its first leg. That was what, a 30% move to the downside. I believe the same thing happened when Kaspa's VWAP dipped, or not dipped below, but touched right here. Here's another one. This was another 17% drop. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, just something to keep in mind and keep note of. But the good news here on the 4 hours, we do see potential support coming in at around 8.9 cents. Now, this is not a level that I'd feel comfortable with the way the markets are going to put in a limit order, but it's something to maybe keep an alert on. Take a look. How does price recover? What does price do? If we see something similar to this, where we come down, retest, and then an absolute V-shaped recovery. You see those 3 solid green candles. I know the chart's getting a little messy here. Then that's great with increasing volume, but we need more time for this thing to play out, see what happens. I hope you enjoy the content. We have a Kaspa playlist curated for you, so if you want more Kaspa content from this channel, check out that playlist. Also, come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Till the next one. Peace.